Where am I?
Ground's getting steeper, air's getting cold. Should be getting close to Stonecrest. This must be Stonecrest.
Look what the wind's blowing.
Katana should be waiting for me. But maybe I should look around first.
Ooh. Well, damn. That seems very dangerous.
Hey.
One more ammo. What's that?
Are you looking to trade?
Sure. What you got?
Is that the champion from the east I see?
That
Then
is.
I've something to share.
Do you?
Yeah. My squad's heading out. We'll join the rest of the defenders. What you've done for my people is known throughout the clan lands, Easterner. I'd like to help you if I can.
lending you my eyes and ears. Nothing happens in this area without me knowing about it. In fact, I should tell you. We've had reports of rebels in the area. They've been spotted south in the forest. A few have made camp to the southwest, near the coast. More have set up defenses west of here, past the bulwark. And we don't have enough squads to deal with them all. Best be prepared when you're out there.
Thanks for letting me know.
We didn't kick them all back in. Good.
Maybe I can help those Tanaks deal with the rebels when I have the time. Snowfall's blanketing the land.
Yeah, you won't shut up about it.
Greetings, champion.
Good enough to shout.
Next time, come willing to trade.
Next time, have something willing to trade.
There's Cthulhu. What's he looking at?
Good paint for a good sword.
In battle or
What's the difference for looking here? I don't think there is a difference.
it's good to have an ally.
I heard you got some fresh ink. What'd you do?
The board is set up if anyone's willing to step up for a game.
Regala marches to her defeat.
I feel like I need some new armor.
Travel safely, Sage.
Come and make your choice.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you won't shut up about it.
This valley is infested with Regala's rebels. The scouts from the village tell us that they've been moving machines through here for days. Some they ride, others they herd along, and some they even strip for parts. Especially cannons. path ahead will not be easy. We should get going. My orders are to guide you to the bulwark so that you can speak to Pt. For all the good it'll do.
Not so fast. I'm gonna need a little more than that.
Alright, here comes the exposition.
What is this place?
Stonecrest was built as an outpost, back when the clans were still at war. Its purpose was to guard the entrance to the valley, as well as keep watch on what happens below. And for now, that means keeping watch on Regala's forces. I wish we had enough soldiers to do more than just look on.
For all the good it'll do? What's that supposed to mean?
The bulwark has stood unyielding since the birth of our clan. Behind it, Pt. believes himself to be invulnerable. If he insists on defying Hikaru's orders, an outlander and a maimed marshal aren't gonna change his mind.
Your chief seems to think differently.
And that is the only reason I am still standing here, talking to you.
What makes the bulwark so impenetrable?
It's made of massive boulders, impervious to any frontal assault. No army or machine has ever penetrated it. I am the only thing that can get you inside. If we're done talking, that is.
Oh no, we're not done talking. You have plenty to talk to me about.
What makes you so sure Pt. won't listen to us?
A snake safe in its lair hears nothing but its own rattle.
Come on, is that all you've got for me? Hikaru said you were from the Sky Clan before becoming a marshal. I need to know what you know.
Pt. is a petty, vindictive schemer. If he had any guts, he would have gone after Hikaru long ago. But instead, he covets the chiefdom from behind the bulwark, biding his time, hoping that his foes will weaken one another. Is that enough for you?
Nope.
For now. Why do you think Regala's forces are driving machines through the valley?
We've heard similar reports from across the clan lands. The rebels are gathering machines from the wilds, but whatever control they have over them doesn't seem to last. So they herd them into camps. Something else happens there. Something that makes their control permanent.
An override with 2 phases.
I don't know about that. But it gets worse. We've heard rumors that the rebels are scouting larger machines. I don't know what kind.
Let's hope they don't learn how to override them, too. You were at the embassy.
I was.
I'm sorry about the other marshals.
Their deaths will not go unpunished.
You're still healing.
I will never heal. But that won't stop me from cracking any skulls that need it.
Good thing you're on my side, then.
Okay, there we go.
So, what's the plan?
The bulwark is to the southwest. So undoubtedly we'll have to cross paths with Regala's troops along the way. We'll either have to fight our way through, or find a way to sneak past unnoticed. Neither will be easy.
Never is.
Let's get this over with. On me.
Always got somewhere to go, don't you?
How would you convince Pt. to send his challengers?
I wouldn't.
Come on.
To knock the respect of blade, and the strength of the fighter who wields it.
good as anyone who lacks that.
Well, lucky for us, we're both good fighters, but let's hope it won't come to that. So this whole valley is the Sky Clan's territory?
Yes. The clan has defended it for generations.
Against who?
The other Tenakth clans. Even
Oh,
Karja,
yeah.
long ago.
A dead pigeon.
I knew I heard something. I'll stop you! They're exposed!
Oh, miss.
Good. Onwards to the bulwark.
I can keep going. Those rebels were gathering machine parts, maybe to make more overrides. And Pt. won't do anything?
Why would he, when he has the bulwark? I grew up behind the wall. It's easy to have a false sense of safety there. More rebels in the clearing. Take the lead.
Stay alert, Major.
Any sign of the enemy? I need to stay sharp.
My blade
Bird is the
always
word.
ready for a fight.
All clear?
Too many whiners in the ranks. They need discipline.
How do I get one of them shields?
Here we go then.
Fight with honor! Something's up. What's the word?
Bird.
Rations have been sparse lately. We should send a squad out hunting. What now?
Movement. There.
Don't take too
Better
long.
have my back.
Last time you said that, you had an insect on you.
There. You see that? There is someone! Fight me!
Now let's go.
No, we need to loot the bodies.
Oh, the snow's coming down heavy.
Come. This way.
Back at Stonecrest, you said the rebels have been moving through here for days. By the time Pt. realizes he's outmatched, this entire valley might be overrun.
If not for the sake of the rest of the clan, I would welcome that day. To see his pride ruined.
Okay, well, maybe we can change his mind.
Here it is. The bulwark. Let me know when you are ready.
Send this to
Now
my
all alone
stash.
to us. We should not delay. We're wasting time by standing here.
Ooh, oh there.
Come, Pt waits above.
You there! A marshal requests an audience with your clan commander.
I didn't know there were any marshals left. We defend the path to the mountain.
Where the wings of the 10 shall find us.
All right, Marshal. I'll send the lift for you.
When we meet with Pt, I'll do the talking.
We'll see how it goes.
Back again.
So this was home.
A long time ago. Come on.
Wesley lost. Yeah, I could just do this. Let's see. Where?
Oh, come on! You can do better than that. Heard him.
Salmon bone. I need salmon bone. No, they don't have salmon bone. Sure. Ammo.
Hit harder, soldier. He's not made of straw.
Not right now. Let's go this way.
Well, this is a warm welcome.
An outlander and a maimed marshal. A spectacle.
Reminds me of when I grew up. I never decided which was worse. When they shunned me, or when they stopped and stared.
Right now. We're here for Pt.10. Let us in.
The Sky Clan's mighty son returns. Bless the 10.
Your chief has demanded an immediate dispatch of all challengers to the cool route. We're here to make sure yours haven't gotten lost on their way to the Grove.
I see. Regala must have dealt our chief a mighty blow, if he's sending you two as messengers.
This one defeated Regala's champion, Grutta, at the embassy. She fought honorably.
I had the sense to bar our soldiers from that embassy. Just as I have the sense now, to keep our challengers here. If they must fight, then they will fight here. Defending our walls. Our clan.
That wall won't protect you. Not from the machines Regala controls. They're already at your doorstep.
And what do you know of the battles that the Bulwark has withstood? The blood shed upon stone.
I know it wasn't meant to be used as a coward's shield.
You were a great warrior once. But that was then. You tell Hikaru, with all due respect, that we will keep our challengers here for as long as we are safe behind the Bulwark.
I told you, words are useless with his kind. We're gonna have to kill him. It won't be easy with all his men about. Are you even listening?
Oh, damn.
For as long as we are safe behind the Bulwark, he said. Wait here. I need to get a closer look at that wall.
What? Why?
There's no need for that, Outlander.
That wall might not be as strong as Pt.10 thinks it is. I need to get down to the base of it and check it out.
You, Outlander.
May strength and honor be with Hikaru.
Beaten already, Outlander.
Oh, just you wait. I need to get a little distance from the wall in order to scan it properly. Okay, time to scan the wall. Just what I thought. There's something metal in there. Oh, that rock is interfering with the scan. I need to get closer. How? I might be able to climb up on the left side of the wall, near that waterfall. The water's flowing into the wall, towards a hollow, maybe. The rocks here might give way if I pry at them.
Convenient.
Now, better scan that tank again. Power core. I'll bet if I blew it up. But how? Well, can't do anything else here. Better go find Katalo.
The guard said you've been scurrying around the wall like a rat. What in the name of the 10 have you been up to?
Pt. said he wouldn't send his challengers as long as they're safe behind the bulwark. Right?
Don't remind me.
So, we take it down.
Did you hit your head on the way down here?
I'm serious. There's something from the old world stuck in there, and it has a power cell. I could blow it up if I just penetrate the first layer of rock and metal.
Even if what you're saying is true, it would take a cannon to do that.
You're right. And you said the rebels were stripping them off machines back in the valley. Come on.
No. I'm not getting dragged further into this madness.
Hikaru ordered you to help me. You gonna defy him like that arrogant shit up there?
Mm-hmm.
That was an unkind comparison.
The rebels might have made camp northeast of here.
And then what? The two of us go up against all of them?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you may lack sense. You don't lack courage.
So, back there, with Pt. It seemed like there's bad blood between you two.
There is. If we make it through this plan of yours, perhaps I'll tell you.
I'll hold you to that. Give me a shotgun, huh?
Invisible? Yeah.
Always good to have extra.
We're getting close to where we saw the rebels before.
Well, it looks like the rebels just got a lot more firepower.
Ooh, damn.
Move out!
Big elephant out there.
You wanted your cannon, and that thing has them. This won't be easy to take down, especially with this.
I'll handle the big guy. You focus on the others.
I'll follow you in.
It's not gonna take much. Maybe I should see if there's anything I can use to take that thing down. My focus can help.
Load up, squad! Soon we march! The Sky Clan will fall! Yeah! Finish that thing.
What you deserved.
Get searching! Hostile down.
Mm-hmm.
Not as sneaky as you thought.
One blade is all I need to finish you.
Whoa, 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 where do these people come from?
You're right there!
Right at that! Another one down! That was a bad hit! I'm going for it! Take that machine down!
I'm not looking forward to hauling this all the way to the bulwark.
Here. I may be maimed, but I've still got a strong back. After you.
Hey, you fought well back there.
I did not think we'd survive. But killing the rebels and the machine, it was good to take the fight to them for once. You really think this thing will do the job?
I'll know soon enough.
Here it is. But you don't just need a cannon. You need a miracle.
Coming right up.
Well, go on.
Okay. Gotta blast away some rocks, so I can expose the power cell. It's working!
Nothing's exploded. This isn't gonna work.
Well, isn't this impressive? 2 children playing siege. I hope they haven't hurt the Bulwark's feelings. Come now, stop embarrassing yourselves. And leave this poor mountain alone.
This is your last chance, Pt. You can still answer Hikaru's call.
This is your last chance. You have it backwards. Leave this place, Savage, now. And take this cripple with you.
Oh, yeah.
Done?
Can't hide behind the wall anymore, Pt. Now you have to join Hikaru.
Never. Never. We will rebuild it. Immediately.
You are not safe. The Bulwark couldn't protect you from a single cannon, let alone an army of machines. The only pathway to safety is to unite against Regalo with your chief. You decreed that no challengers would be sent, while the clan remained safe behind the Bulwark. So send them now. Unless your word means nothing.
Send them.
I didn't hear you.
Send the challengers.
I look forward to seeing the Sky Clan's colors in the arena.
Nicely done, Marshal. What's gonna happen to this place?
They'll have to live without their wall. But that's better than living apart from the tribe, as pawns in Tekote's foolish schemes. If you want to check up on them, talk to Jera, the chaplain of the clan. If anyone needs help up there, she'll know.
Yeah, maybe I will.
I'll take my leave then. I need to report to Hikaru.
I'll see you at the culvert.
Good. We may need another miracle there as well.
Maybe I should go up there, see if everyone's all right, and find this chaplain, Gara. Might also be a good idea to resupply before I head back out.
there's nothing you require. You
I
know my
suppose I
style.
am.
Return when you need.
What's going on here?
Close combat training. Fighting at long range is but fighting an enemy soldier? I'm Araya. My brother, we watched you bring down the bull. Made our day to see that arrogant. You're welcome to train here, but you're only allowed your spear into practice. Everything else stays. We also offer challenges for any fight. Complete all of them, and you'll go up against.
What happened?
I'll grant you a mark to prove you've mastered that. You earn marks from us, and you'll earn the right to challenge the.
I think I've heard.
Way more than just that. The endure only the. You're no. So, what do you?
Wrong input. The heck?
You can't keep running! Yeah, I can fight too!
You can't win a battle if you're dead, and distance will keep you alive. This combination gets you out of trouble and punishes your enemy. Survival on the battlefield is down to tactics. Your best target isn't always the closest, so select your target and strike.
Why do we need a cool route to prove that? I'm ready to trade.
You've made quite an impression for an outlander.
Are you Chaplain Jera? Cthulhu said I should talk to you, to see if you need help.
Bold move, Wallbreaker, burying Tekote's pride beneath the bulwark's rubble.
I was just...
At ease. Many in the clan agree with you, and Marshal Cthulhu was right to send you to me. There is something you can help with. A few of our soldiers followed him to the embassy at Barren Light, against Tekote's orders.
Right. I remember Cthulhu showed up last, with only a few representatives from the Sky Clan.
When those soldiers returned home, Tekote reassigned them.
There walks the Outlander who embarrassed Can you fell Regala as easily as a bull?
My brother will make it.
What's going on here?
The Wallbreaker. Jekka's brother here went off to get himself killed.
He'll finish the climb. I know it.
Not likely.
My brother Pento left to climb the March of the 10, to get his soldier's mark.
No slacking, soldier!
I'm coming, I'm coming.
The Outlander has shown us. We must join the group.
There walks the Outlander who embarrassed
I'm telling you, she
If we want to reclaim our honor, then we must do so in
Can I ask what you're arguing about?
Oh, Sariva won't let it rest. She insists our comrade Farika flew on the wing.
I don't care what you say. She flew.
She
with us. Let her pass. Outlander, Chief Hikaru and Marshal Kotallo await you within.
The cool route should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne. And Ether.
Outlander, the Chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
This must lead to the arena. It's another part of the ruins. Turned into a fighting ring.
Look at them all.
Oh, this could be useful.
I hope you're right, Aloy. It seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heal. Literally.
Kotallo helped.
Yes. Pt.10 reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regalla will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Kotallo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regalla means to assault the cool route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the cool route begins, you must see it through.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice?
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the cool route where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the Chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the strike true as the 10. The challengers will soon enter the arena. Join Dekka at the north.
Shieldwing's holding up.
Honor and strength. In the name of the 10.
Let the blades honor.
The desert contestants look more flamboyant than skilled.
We celebrate skill and courage today. This will be a real show of
You've
strength.
come this far. We will stand
Regala
by
will
you.
come. Your enemy.
Mr. Cote. His thugs, of course.
Look, comrades. Easterner.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you. Hikaru's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
And look, we are not alone in this fight. Focus on the machines. Take them down, and Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the cool route from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
Thunder! The cool route is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Okay. Ready for the yo.
Hold them back! Defend the cool route! Keep firing, Aloy!
That can't be all of them.
There. What is that?
I don't know.
Run!
Hold the defenses!
Go!
That was a horrible slide. Here's the war. Oh, damn.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire!
A rock.
That's right, over here, you big worm! This thing down and catches Regala. Hopefully the Tenno can fire a few shots from that ballista.
Oh my god, he's got up.
for later. Well, now they're alert.
Anyone around?
What happened?
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hekarro will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
stairs below.
Here I come.
What was this place? There. That console. Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Ether's subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
The visions of the world have changed. The words of the 10 are being created. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Kara saw years ago. All of the visions are changed. And this is the... Aloy, here! Let's talk. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hakaro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
My strength is yours.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
No, not that way.
So I asked the chaplain.
It sounds like Regala intends to lay siege.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the
I
rainforest.
hear every word now. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
There are more of these voices popping up on the locator frequency. I'll find them.
I wish I could recover them myself. I am grateful that you can.
Did the Delvers say anything about where to find the recordings?
Only that she found them in ancient flying machines, and that they were sending out some sort of signal.
There is a locator signal from the recording. I can detect it with my relic. That should help me find any more voices. What will you do with the recordings?
Well, I'll have to. They aren't from the 10, but the voices.
I'll see if the signal.
Better not.
Are you the only?
Oh, no. The others who capture voices from they spread the word, and soldiers are in.
I'll let.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
That was quite a bump. You and me both.
We held off Regala once. We'll do it again.
Do we?
Blood of the 10, Aloy. Regala. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all.
Well, just.
But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their... I must search for him. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers unless you'd be willing to. I know it is much to... But Cavo is the last...
What made...
During the Red Raid, many wanted...
So on...
Yes, care only about... Nothing...
You...
Yes. Every skirmish, one by one...
I'm sorry.
I tried to... Only in the... And even...
If Cavo joined... Will Hikaru...
The chief knows the value of... The rest of the tribe, they won't... Even with...
But you have to try... I'll help you find your...
A while back, our scouts reported but the scout...
So we free the...
Shall we head...
I have some other thing.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest. We'll make our way... Until then...
Yeah, he won't shut up about it. One mark and he thinks he's good enough to challenge the Enduring.
We should ask her. Champion, I fear we must lean on your strength and generosity again.
Just tell it to her straight, Ducka. The tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool route's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale.
We use it for training. Herd in machines so our soldiers can experience the glory of the kill in a controlled setting.
Which, of course, boosts morale. But Chief Hikaru won't let us reopen the arena until the ballista protecting the field is repaired.
We need it in case a machine runs amok, and it was damaged during the cool route. The parts we need aren't easy to find.
I get it. You need me to hunt down some machine... Guess I need to head southeast to find that rollerback. I already have enough bristleback tusks on me.
Your spear shall lead us. Regala will strike soon.
Traitor.
By the way,
I can grab this from my stash later.
but you should know that I got some new pieces.
you want to talk skill?
Are you new to
Fight well and return.
Try that again. Be more respectful. Drop the acrobat. Walk in honor.
No army can march without supplies.
That was quite a bump. Yow!
I could reach the wing. I might be able to use that to get in. There's a flight recorder nearby. I could add it to the collection at the Grove. Hair is thick with this heat.
I can't see shit. I don't know. I don't care.
Plasma can work in my favor. At least I know where that flight recorder is if I need it. Relax. way I came in. There must be an exit somewhere. Made it. That was a long climb. Sounds like there are people in trouble.
Nora! Hey! Over here! You, Nora! Can you assist us with these chargers?
We're supposed to be guarding against, and Nora's fighting the chargers! Hit that one, Kitaka!
Watch them!
We're not out of this yet.
Right to the challenge! Pick your target. Take your time. Fire discipline, Chuck.
That's the last picture. Let's find out what those Tanakh are doing here.
And I didn't order you to sprint into them with your eyes shut. Always respect danger.
How did you end up in trouble with those charges?
You need to answer our questions. We don't answer yours.
Hatakto, she just fought on our side.
That doesn't mean she's an ally.
That's pretty much exactly what that means. And we've enough to do chasing down these Regala zealots without picking fights with Nora warriors.
Regala's Desert Tanakh. We should be fighting alongside her instead of sitting this out.
Regala has forgotten her duty and let her anger at the Karja draw us into... We will speak about this later. You fought with courage and honor.
If Regala's broken her duty, then why aren't we bringing her to justice?
Because we follow her.
Okay, then.
But it's like, fuck your arrows.
You wanted to speak to me?
The name's Zoka.
I'm...
One of the desert's... They send their yield of ash over there, can mark... But it's been a... Word up with the cat, no one can be... My face paint will strike fear in your...
If I'm out that way...
You have my thanks. That's bleeding. Ask for Kent.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Oh, they're talking about SB.
Oh, okay. Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest. I wonder what it's like.
Wow, this place...
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able, you know, learn, and if you need us...
Got it. I'm guessing you...
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed. I told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh than a Nora war chief could have...
I'm guessing Talana...
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this...
Whatever it was, she didn't...
Must be quite...
I guess she'll tell us... How...
You know look...
Of course. Looks like their ship didn't explode on its way to...
We saw how they lied about creating a better... Guess they lied about what happened, but still.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl.
That didn't stop you from won't stop us from...
Let's... Think you can hold...
If Aaron's... We'll be fine.
Varl looks happy about his training.
Learning is best.
Have you gone back to Plains?
I thought about it. The chorus already thinks if they knew, even if they understood this, no.
Sounds...
Yes. The Karja hunter, but Varl tells me that she too suffered.
Yeah. You've spoke...
A few words. You must have made quite the impression.
So you've been talking to...
Yes. She was kind, including their demise, and I was past, but...
You've been getting to know Aaron, I assume?
Of course. In this case, a very...
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together... She helped me decipher some of the... and showed me how to use the folk. It's not easy, but...
That's good to hear. I see you've...
Gaia did say that so we could regain control... Nurture them, like... It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have...
Did Gaia tell you...
She did it, and...
So... How does a truck warrior...
By hope in our field, but in the end, the Utah, in exchange, a veteran. This but...
I believe I've been meaning you...
That's what they... Those... 3. I was helped, and what...
I could...
I moved when... But one day I woke... I made it to dip...
Right.
I shall... Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice.
Well, it's...
Right. He's a lot, but...
Right. How you said...
Varl's been... I don't know.
Well, what
I said... I doubt...
So...
He's, I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty.
You shouldn't believe...
Yeah.
So, Talana...
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was the only Karja I've ever met who's any fun, but it seemed like she had more press.
I see.
Grant, and it makes me...
I guess...
Yeah, I'm not... I thought he... Yeah, but I just wish...
Yeah. I
get...
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
I wouldn't have taught you the song if I didn't like the...
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Aloy.
It's good to see you.
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision and gave me this focus. But all I really need to know is where to train.
Welcome to the team.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. As I grew older, I came to be Pt. I fought by his side and led my squad on a dangerous climb. It was I from the east side.
That must have got...
Indeed.
Then why... Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Cool Route by Pt. Back then, I would have obeyed. I would feel I would never...
When we were at the Bulwark, the wings of the 10... What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the 10 flew and... For us to imitate this feat. And it is why the challengers leap into the arena. Many times I am met the feeling of freedom.
What are you looking at?
The others have been helping me decipher, so I thought I'd try to... This Hephaestus.
Yes.
How many?
As many as...
Such power.
No.
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. Vulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the I trust you will point my blade.
What do you think of our...
They seem eager to fight. Farmers don't make for...
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk...
I'll have to craft them?
Gaia, what's this room?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. And while those modules were deleted...
So the old ones
Gaia, what's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Well, it's getting some use. Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in.
That it does.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet.
Parkour.
Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me.
Gaia?
Afterwards, I must discuss
What
an
is this?
important matter. It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. Guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display. So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old-world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Aloy.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Erend to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to...
What can you tell me?
Demeter sows.
So once I bring it back...
While permanent restoration requires, I may be able to improve. However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have...
Okay. You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided.
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly...
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have...
I will continue to stabilize...
So, Poseidon...
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical... Once it is restored to me, But I must warn you. It may have taken measure...
I'll be careful. How's Kotal?
I detect that the loss of his arm still, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her in an effort to understand theirs. Without the abilities of... I am unfortunately... However, Zoe and I...
Well, Varl and Zoe seem...
Indeed. Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru and encouraged Varl to...
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed...
How's Aaron?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the...
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it, amongst a number of Oseram curses. I believe he also blamed the focus for being... He has given repeated assurances.
Well, good thing we have a... So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. She was used to engine... It appears to have...
I guess it wasn't enough to build... He wanted viral... So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I discovered another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project. And it spent the last 1,000 years. I'm guessing you did...
No. From the data on your... An effort by its creators to protect it from the...
Any chance it could help us?
I have already attempted... Given its previous experience with accepting an outside... I imagine it is
Right. Because... Well, that's too bad. There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the U.S. military resumed the use of as automated machine. It is possible the vehicle would...
So they fought against the Pharaoh until the mountain was blasted apart. So, the greatest all working to build the terraforming. What was it like?
Personnel worked in resource within Elizabeth. She said to aid in...
What were they like?
Scared. Achieve.
So this facility was meant to oversee the...
For the low. Had Hugh... They would have then been... As that never...
Until Minerva does... So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye...
Yes, to observe...
That would have been...
It may... Should you find...
I'll keep a look. I found a bunch... It was like... So that people...
During many... I believe... And they would...
I'll be off.
Farewell. I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
So this Galuthia we're going in.
There it is.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
I just want to save it.
That was another one of those subordinate function things. There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Vermin.
What is that?
What the hell?
Ooh, yeah.
Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. I wonder how much snow... Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come
Hello,
and go at
Verbena?
will.
What do you have for me?
It's gone now.
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset.
Well, go do your thing.
Can we call off this
I'll
pointless
wait here.
search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall.
I shouldn't leave yet.
Do you think you can manage that?
Not until I'm done looking around.
Hold on. I think I see something.
Our weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
If only there was some cold weather around you.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? easy. The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is. All right. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl. That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe. Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset?
So, exploring another far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's a control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
$236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
Oh no. The heck?
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick. There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the Go coast on, is Aloy. clear.
Aaron needs you.
Which am I going? What?
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That's... They shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
And the second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I won't be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up. I need to sneak around behind it. It'll be a tough fight if I take that thing head on. A heavy weapon. That could help. Heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
Wow, that thing does. Come here. Yeah. You okay? I can keep this going. Hit it again. It's done. Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer. but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. Oh, the snow's dampening sounds. No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
Aloy!
We're in the maintenance
Glad you made
corridor
it back
below the
okay.
control room.
Okay.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information. About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Verbana's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now! Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing! They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, they're gonna die.
Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Is it me, or did the old ones just look fun?
Funny how?
Yeah, their clothes, they're weird.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us.
Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
It's a little loud, Aaron. Aloy.
Hey,
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even...
Little?
Varl said she may be...
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods.
You said you wanted to talk...
I think there's a way to heal them. Once again, provide Plainsong with... Gaia gave me a set of instructions. If we deliver it to the land gods...
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, Gaia showed me a way. We need components called control cores from machines similar.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped...
So, kill the machines, then use them to adapt the reboot.
If all goes well. But...
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy.
You said...
Varl mentioned she was hurt.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on She looks like she's barely seen the light.
What else have you been up?
I've been studying Gaia. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when... And found out, in a way, the Utaru as well as...
That's why we have... Learn anything?
There's been much to read up on now. It's hard to... I used to be... But everything...
Yeah. You said...
I did. News of... Before I... We knew, but we also... We... Sabot...
Sounds like...
Enough that when the clan... We chased...
Used
to knock... Before what happened... When I went... It didn't...
Is that...
I thought then you...
I'm glad... I need to get...
May the Aloy. There are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Hey.
Nothing some...
Just...
Fair enough.
How's...
I tried explaining what then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from...
How's...
And we all have our... But I'm hoping Oseram...
How's everyone?
Just taking it all.
I see everyone's...
Zoe's plan says a home should all... I asked Aaron.
Still, it's... You guys...
And all... It's hard to... Without them.
Thanks.
Yeah, the world...
Not.
And they became...
It's good to...
I've actually to thank something for... If you ask anything...
Maybe... I should get back.
I'll keep it.
Okay. Errand?
Huh? I mean, why?
Because there's...
There's 2, at least.
Did you...
I should... no, you... Yeah, I'm not... I thought he did. Yeah, but I...
Yeah. What are...
I was... No, stupid, but...
What?
I still wrong. I remember when I... It ended.
I have...
Don't go...
Where'd Patalo go?
I'm telling you, the old ones put blades on their feet and...
Hey, was there some... That good. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. It was pretty weird talking to Beta, seeing someone who looks like me, even though it seems like she doesn't act anything like me, or Elizabeth for that matter. My old spear. Rust helped me make it when I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here. This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Vashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
What?
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access. Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not...
No, but I must ask.
It's hard to explain.
Good.
Maybe. I heard my friend...
Briefly. She'll be lucky.
She'll be careful.
Whoever it is.
Have you had a chance?
Briefly. Are all Norais?
I'm not exactly one of them. They managed to push the...
I thought my tribe was the only...
Have you had a chance? You said you were...
That's right. I've been watching. They are faster and more... How many do the Z...
I
would not wish to...
I'm with you then. Getting
One that showed the entire effort is now blessed.
No.
I'll admit.
Why did you...
I'd after said, even though it was... So I...
What?
You spilled...
Wow. I need to go.
On your...
Let's see this. Repeat.
I wonder how much snow it'll be this time.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Heard the lowlanders have been fighting rebels by the coast, west of the grove. If you're still helping the chief handle those scabs, you might want to talk to Kragella at Tide's Reach.
If I make it out there, I'll see what I can do.
If you need a merchant, here I am.
Okay, I'm done though.